Hey there, everybody. It's so great to be with you once again this week, and I pray that you're having an awesome week. Listen, I've been reading this book called Deep Mentoring by Reese and Lone, and I came across a quote. It's pretty deep, but it just wrecked me, and I want to share it with you to maybe encourage you to be wrecked as well. And it says, our culture tends to encourage action to the exclusion of reflection. Hence, the compulsive busyness that characterizes so much of our lives. Our North American culture wants to externalize everything because it sees the good life as a matter of outer arrangements rather than inner well-being. He goes on to say that in North America, we have long held a crippling belief in the power of external realities over the power of internal realities. Now, that's a deep quote. What is this saying? Well, this is what it's saying in the common language, is that we tend to think of the externals as more important than the internals. Your relationship with God is the seedbed, is the soil that your life grows in to produce good fruit. And here's what I want to encourage you to do. As you know, life has changed a lot this year for all of us. That's no secret. But what I believe that the enemy might be up to, and he might be up to in your own life, is to draw you back into the busyness, the hectic chaos of life. Now, we all have things we have to do. Of course, we have to get kids to school. We have to get up and go to work. We need to do our responsibilities. But maybe God doesn't want you to return to the way things were. I mean, if you reflect back, if you have reflected at all during this season, you probably recognize there was incredible value in being able to slow down and have to actually stay home and actually move at a slower pace. There's real value in that. And you now are an opportunity, you have the decision to add more things into your life again or not. But what I want to encourage you to do is don't follow the cultural trend to just simply add everything back into your life. Be thoughtful. Dialogue with the Lord. What does He want you to put back in your life? Because again, in American Western culture, we value so much making our world look perfect. We have the nice car, we have a good yard, our family's in order, and the externals all look good. But what can actually be happening is the externals can look good while the internal is suffering and dying or withering. And I want to challenge you. Your relationship with God, like I said at the beginning, is the seedbed where your roots grow and new things get planted and grow and bring forth fruit. Do not neglect your relationship with God. Now, I want to also throw this out there. You are not a means to an end in God's sight. God actually wants to use you, but you are not a means to an end. He wants to invest in you and draw out the best of what's in you so that you can make a difference in the world around you today. So, I want to encourage you. Agree with this scripture here. It says in Psalm 5, verse 8, "Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness because of my enemies, and make your way straight before me." And this scripture, I feel, goes very well with this topic because we think that we're in charge of our own lives. We're not. It's His way that He's making straight before us. It says, make your way straight before me. So I want to encourage you to pray this prayer. It comes out of Psalm 25, 4 through 5. And it says, make me to know your ways. O Lord, teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my salvation, and for you I wait all the day long. Listen, now is not the time to just get busy. Now is the time to go deep. Because as Reese says in his book, he says superficiality is the curse of our age. The desperate need today is not for a greater number of intelligent people or gifted people, but for deep people. And I want to encourage you, call out to God for Him to make His way straight before you so you can follow Him, because He doesn't just want to use you, He wants to take you deep so that you can produce beautiful fruit that brings honor to Him. So be blessed this week. I'll be praying for courage for you, and I want to encourage you this week to pray Psalm 25, verses 4 and 5 over yourself and over your family. Be blessed.